Welcome your faces back to another video. So as you may be aware, we're getting the EG all ready for a track day, and today is probably the biggest part of the project. If you've seen my last video, we changed the rear brakes from drum brakes to disc brakes, so that should help us on the track, also on the streets as well when we're doing some pulls. But yes, we're doing a clutch. So we've got the clutch, and I've got a few other upgrade parts as well, which I'll show you now. Right, these are the parts, just excuse all the tools. So on one of the drive shafts, we need to put a new CV boot on because it's split and it's chucking grease everywhere. We've got lower ball joints, so one for each side. Not sure we're going to need them, but if I've got the chance to do it, I might as well do it. These are some white line poly bushes for where the suspension goes onto the front control arm. We've got some track rod ends. So we've got two, one for each side. Just that I noticed on one of the sides that the track rod ends was fairly perished. And we've got a transmet clutch, so that's going to go in. This has only got to last us a couple of track sessions because I'm hopefully going to put a K20 in it, and pretty much that's it. I've got a service kit, and I've got also a sandwich plate as well because I'm going to be putting a oil temp gauge on. But other than that, the weather's against us. It's just started raining, and obviously I've got to work on this outside here because the turbo EP3 is in there, so I'm going to get this jacked up now. So I think just looking at it, what I'm going to do is just take this knot off here, take the knot off here if it's not too badly corroded, and I think there'll be a nut underneath here, if you can see it, where here, just there, and then I'll just take this whole assembly off. I'll have to take the calipers off as well. I'll do that on both sides, and then I can just pull the drive shafts out. Obviously I've got to take the drive shaft nut off as well. Give me a chance to clean this up, take these two bolts out. Yeah, so while it's pissing it down, start getting it ready and do this side as well. Well, the weather beat me yesterday, but what I did manage to do is crack the 17mm nuts off here, top up there underneath for the ball joint. Managed to knock the 21mm nut off on the track rod end, and that's pretty much come up now, so I've done that on both sides. Just got to get the drive shaft nut off now, and I think I'm going to try and take the whole assembly off. Got the caliper up there, by the way, it's just two 12mm on the back, so I'll try and get that off now. Right, so we've got the drive shaft out, we've got the hub assembly off now. Bit of a schoolboy area on my part. Gilly mentioned about taking the 17mm out of here, which I did, and as soon as I did that, the bottom ball joint dropped out fairly easy, so go and do the repeat on the other side. That's the drive shaft there. Like I say, we're replacing that bit. Hub's there.
I'm here.
Gilly's here. He's trying not to get dirty today. And then, like I say, we'll just repeat the process on this side. Just make sure that's freed up, and then undo that 17 at the top there, if you can see it. And then we'll just put the bar through again, and then break this bottom one off, and then we can take this hub assembly off as well. Hello, we're at Michael's place. I think he's over there somewhere finding something. I think he's finding a lighter, because what we're going to do is going to heat these babies up and knock the ball joints out because they're quite stubborn, and when doing it at my house I got a boo-boo, so I bashed the end of my finger off, so I just glued it, and hopefully it'll hold up. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to bray the living shit out of it.
Get the burning gear out as well.
Burning gear plus Honda equals win. So let's crack on.
You just spray that with dubbed in. It's going to set on fire.
Yeah. That's what I'm good at. So this is Gilly's favourite tool. Well, on my cars anyway. Yeah. Changing an exhaust, burning gear. Putting suspension on, burning gear. Changing ball joints, burning gear. So what's the plan of attack? Just get this red hot and then start levering it?
Yeah, hopefully, mate. It should just come out.
Should just come out, should it?
Hopefully. After the fire comes out. So you probably need a bit more, actually, a bit more heat.
Shit. There we go.
It moving yet?
Yeah, it's moving. Cuz.
Tons of bits. Boom!
Yeah. And that is, Michael, how you get rid of a ball joint.
We're burning gear.
So as you've seen, me and Gilly, or should I say Gilly, knocked out the ball joints. That's a new ball joint. It's just come out the freezer, so I've had it in the freezer for about 2 or 3 hours now. So I'm just basically going to put the arm onto my little vise and just knock this ball joint in now. I'm hoping that this should go straight in. That's what the internet says anyway. And there you have it. Done. So safety first, just gonna disconnect the battery, get that baby off there. Oh, still touching, naughty. Get the earth off as well. Oh, this is always a fucking asshole to do. Ugh, there you go. Right, that's that. That's that sorted. Right, get the air filter. Take the air filter off. I'm gonna take a load of the wiring out as well. Start a motor. Take this off down here as well. And then I believe there's a pin inside where the shift linkage is. So I've got to knock that out now. Just got some tools to do that. I don't know where I've put them. Probably in the carpet. Let's get to it. Underneath the car now, so there's a rubber boot that you pull back. There's a pin here, also known as a bitch pin apparently. Just got to take the clip off here and then just knock this pin out. Sounds easier than doing it, I believe. And then just this 12mm comes off, and that's a shift linkage there. So you should just drop down, or you push that back, drop it down. Now we can start on doing all the bolts for the gearbox, but I fucking hate being under cars, man. There you go, got the pin out. Wasn't that bad to be fair, so I'm just going to take these, well, 12mm off there. There's a couple of 10s up there. A 10mm, where are you? 10mm there, and I think that's a 14. take that shield off, and then we can get to. We'll get them bolts out there. And Michael is up there somewhere.
Oh yeah. Taking bolts out.
Taking bolts out. So right now, just taking the bolts off the gearbox. We've moved pretty much most of the stuff that we need to move, or taken off most of the stuff we need to take off. Just got the starter motor to take off there. 40mm bolt. I guess there'll be one underneath as well. We'll get that. And that's it. But she's not looking too bad. Hurrah! Only an hour. Got the box off, so just need to take the clutch out now. The box is sat here chilling. Little S20. So what was that, Gil? How long did that take us? Approximately.
About 2 hours, isn't it?
Yeah, 2 hours.
But there was a few bolts seized in and a couple of
yeah.
threaded out there from being
There you
sent
go.
out.
Just the threads are all caped up in alley, so we'll just have to clean them out. A couple of them, to be fair. The rest of them, what do they look like?
They're a bit,
just a bit shitty, aren't they?
oh, no.
Got a bit of corrosion on them, just never been off. And it's just remembering where all these bolts go, so happy days. So let's get to this.
Top. Yeah. One to the left. One here.
So just fucking with them off with them.
Keep my hand in case it falls on your face. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. Should be. Out with the old, in with the new. So you can tell she's slipping a little bit. A little bit of heat in there, but anyway, it's irrelevant now, so we'll just check that up. That seems to be bang on. Just whack her in there now. So there you go. The box is in. Just need to put the air filter on, which is down there. Got it all tight. Not bad for 4 hours work. So just so people are aware, we did change the brush washer, or brush bearing, sorry, by the way. But how do you feel about that? Driveway.
Easy enough, wasn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. So all we need to do, oh sorry dude. All we need to do now is get all the drive shafts put back in, change the track rod ends, and then we're ready to go. That's both of the ball joints in. As you probably saw, these don't actually have like a C-clip. They're just knocked into place, and the old ones didn't either, so I guess it's a standard thing. So all I'm going to do now is start mounting these back in. This is when you know you're up against it, when you're working out in the rain. But we finally got this side all buttoned up, so that's all tight, all secure. So yeah, I'm going to service it as soon as I've done the opposite side, and then that's it. Hopefully should be ready for an MOT tomorrow. Should go through. What else we've got to do? Oh, got refurb some alloy wheels as well. So the wheels that were on it, they're up at Gillies. We had them stripped by somebody that refurbs alloys, so we refurbed them for a tenner a wheel, which I didn't think was too bad. So I'll show you them, but that's pretty much it for this one. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Purple Lamborghini,